A familiar name is back in the spotlight, while another, once overlooked, is starting to turn heads at practice. Amid changes, injuries, and battles for playing time, what once seemed like a long shot is now becoming a real opportunity. And some guys are making every rep count. With veterans stepping aside and young talent rising, the latest updates out of Philly are anything but ordinary. Drop a like to stay on top of everything happening with the Eagles. Sometimes all it takes is a shot, and in the NFL, those shots usually come wrapped in chaos. No one wants to rise because someone else got hurt. But let's be real. In a game as brutal as pro football, that's often the path to the spotlight. And right now in Philly, that light is shining bright on Jeremiah Trotter Jr. The Eagles' defense is basically a construction site this offseason, full of new faces and moving parts. But thanks to a couple of key injuries, the second-year linebacker out of Clemson is getting his chance to prove he belongs, and maybe more than just as a fill-in. First-round rookie Jahad Campbell is on ice until August as he rehabs a torn labrum, and Nakobe Dean, who tore his patellar tendon in January, might not even be ready by week 1. Defensive coordinator Vic Fangio didn't sugarcoat it. He won't be back for a while. So, with that door cracked open, Trotter's stepping through. He's been running with the first-team defense in OTAs alongside All-Pro Zach Bond, and, unless something wild happens, that looks like the plan through minicamp and into training camp. Vic's still figuring out who's going to play what, Mike or Will linebacker, but Bond's got the versatility, and Trotter's earning his stripes. Trotter's not out here pounding his chest, though. He knows the opportunity comes with a bittersweet twist. You don't want guys to get hurt, he said, but with that happening, my reps have gone up. I'm just trying to get better every day. Behind him, 5th-rounder Smail Mondon, practice squad holdover Dallas Gant, and undrafted rookie Lance Dixon. That's the depth chart. And if you find a sportsbook offering a prop on Trotter starting week 1 against Dallas, go ahead and hammer that thing. Fangio's not ready to lock in who plays where just yet. He's letting things play out over the preseason, but he did say something interesting about Bond. Zach can play either spot. It'll be determined by who steps up next to him. That's where Trotter wants to stake his claim. The big question is whether he's just a placeholder until Dean or Campbell is ready, or if he's the real deal who can help this new-look Eagles defense make some noise. Trotter says he's come a long way in year 2. The biggest leap? Understanding the system. Watching Zach, Nakobe, Oren Burks. Seeing how they attack it really helped me develop. And if you want a little poetic symmetry, his dad, the legendary Axeman Jeremiah Trotter Sr., made his breakout in his second year too. So what's the advice from Pops? Keep doing what you did as a rookie. Grind. Take every opportunity and make the most of it. That's what Junior is doing. Grabbing this blank canvas of an opportunity and trying to paint a masterpiece. If he keeps balling out, no one's pulling him off that field. Do you think this young guy can hold on to the job when the starters return? And wait till you hear who's next in line, with even more weight on his shoulders. When you talk about the stars on this Eagles team fresh off a Super Bowl win, the list fills up fast. Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, Hassan Reddick, you know the crew. But there's one dude who might be the most slept-on key piece in the room, Nolan Smith. Year 3 is setting up to be his year. After an offseason full of turnover in the pass rush department, Josh Sweat cashed out in Arizona, Brandon Graham rode off into semi-retirement, though he's still hanging around the NovaCare complex like your favorite uncle, and Bryce Huff got shipped off to the 49ers after racking up $26 million for just 298 snaps. Smith finds himself as the new alpha in Jeremiah Washburn's edge group. And he's not just here because the vets dipped. Smith, the 30th pick in the 2023 draft, earned this. Dude turned it on to close out last season, notching 7 sacks in the last 10 games, including 4 in the playoffs. That breakout stretch started after BG tore his triceps in LA on November 24th. In a wild twist of fate, Smith ended up suffering the same injury during the Eagles' Super Bowl beatdown of the Chiefs. He kept grinding through it, because that's who he is. The connection between Smith and Graham runs way deeper than just matching injuries. Both are energy guys. Both came into the league as first-rounders and didn't exactly explode out of the gate. Graham was the power guy off the edge. Smith's the athletic freak. But they've both got the goods to rush the passer and hold the edge, and Graham's mentorship clearly meant the world to Smith. During his rookie struggles, the advice was simple. Be you. Smith wrote it down and slapped it on his mirror. Every morning, that's what stares back at him. It was just a learning year, Smith said after a recent OTA practice. BG gave me so much, man. He believed in me when the pressure was heavy. That stuck with me. Now, It's Smith's time to pass that belief on to others. He's the face of the edge rush in Philly now, flanked by second-year prospect Jalix Hunt and prove-it vets like Azeez Ojulari and Josh Uche. Rookie Antoine Powell-Ryland is also lurking, trying to make some noise. As for Smith, the mindset is locked in. Play the game the right way. That's the gospel according to Vic Fangio, and Smith's buying in. Don't chase sacks. Be a complete football player. Crush the run, then go hunt, he said. He's already back out there at OTAs, rocking a massive brace, but still doing the work. And he's got eyes on being full go by mandatory minicamp. If I wasn't in the Super Bowl, I wouldn't have torn my triceps. I take that as a blessing, Smith said. This year, he's not just chasing sacks, he's chasing greatness, and he's doing it his way. It's great to see new faces stepping up, but consistency is key. The Eagles are going all in on fresh talent, and if this duo delivers, it's going to get loud. Hit that subscribe so you don't miss a thing.